Good morning, Oak Park. I'm Leanan Patterson.
And I'm Maddie Rustlin. It's an A Day.
Let's start with a special message from Assistant Principal Mr. Dial.
Good morning, Oak Park. This is Mr. Dial. I wanted to get on the axe this morning and talk to you about a few kind of general reminders that kind of fall under my area. So if you have questions about any of these, please come and talk to me. The first one is our south entrance. Remember now all students are supposed to be coming in and out of the building in the south entrance. We're also asking that you park on the south side and the east side. Remember, if you haven't got a parking pass, Corporal Archer will get you a parking pass. But as you come in and out the south doors, make sure you stop in the new attendance office and check in with us. The second one is attendance. The attendance policy this year is the exact same as last year, so don't forget 90% in each class. If your if your attendance is below 90% in any class, then your grade can be affected. So make sure you are keeping up on your attendance. One way to raise your attendance too is tutoring, after-school tutoring. We will start after-school tutoring on September 8th, the first Tuesday after Labor Day. So if you're interested in getting help with any of your subjects or making up any of your attendance hours, you can always come into the cafe on Tuesdays and Wednesdays from 2:30 to 4:30 for after-school tutoring. And finally, freshmen, don't forget that you have to have 20 hours of community service before you graduate high school. If you are interested in any community service hours, we have a bulletin board outside of counseling called Operation Pride. It has all kinds of great activities. There's a log form to fill out to turn in to get your hours. So make sure if you are doing community service that you fill out your log form, turn it into Mrs. Earl in the library, and you can get your credit for that. Thanks, Oak Park.
Next up, we have the Pledge of Allegiance. Students, if you would like to participate, please stand up now and recite the pledge along with the boys' swim team. If you choose not to participate, please wait quietly.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you for showing your respect, and congrats to the boys' swim team, which already has state qualifying times.
Next up, we have Assistant Principal Mr. Sartain with a message.
Hey, in lieu of having class meetings, administrators, we're going to take just a moment to talk to you about a few important things. So first, make sure you don't bring anything to school or in your car that you shouldn't have. Anything that could be considered a weapon, drugs or alcohol, tobacco. If you bring medication, make sure you check that into the nurse's office. Just don't bring anything to school that you shouldn't have. That way you stay out of trouble. If we think you have something you shouldn't, you could always be subject to a search, or if you leave the building and return, same thing. So we want to keep you out of trouble. Second thing is the Oak Park Way, making sure you're ready, responsible, and respectful in the classroom, in the halls, in the lunchroom. Just start practicing being a good citizen inside and outside of school. So we want to make sure that we're doing a nice job here. When we have people in the building, we want them to comment on how well you guys do as students. And then the last thing is graduation. We want to make sure that everyone graduates from Oak Park. We had a tremendous graduation rate last year of over 95%. We want to see that even higher this year and in subsequent years. So if you start to fall behind in grades, you can see your counselor, Mrs. Reynolds, in intervention, or come see me in the main office, and we'll just do whatever we can to get you back on track and develop a good plan. So take care of those things. You're going to have a great time here at Oak Park. Thank you.
In announcements, students who have not yet received a laptop need to report to the tech office sometime today. And now over to sports with Taylor.
In sports Wednesday, the Lady Okies golf team competed against Platte County at Smithville. The ladies lost by a score of 206 to 235. The Oak Park ladies were led by sophomore Bella Serve, who carded a 56, followed by senior Natalie Greening with a 57, and Leah Israel, who shot a 58. The ladies will participate in the Liberty North Invite next Monday. Oak Park softball has had a pretty successful week. The JV squad finished 5th in their home tournament after suffering a first-round loss to Platte County. The girls came back with 2 great wins, 19-4 over Raytown South, 11-0 over North Kansas City. Nice job, ladies. The varsity softball team is currently 2-3rd after the Greater Kansas City tournament. They took losses to Liberty, Smithville, and Chrisman, but came back in competitive fashion against Raytown South and Fort Osage. Come out and support the C team at their first home game today, directly after school at 4 p.m. Wear your blue on blue. The Northman Leadership Council has selected Mark Sharp as the Faculty Coach of the Week. Be sure to go to the home opener against Grandview at the DAC this weekend, this Friday at 7. If you can't make it to our home opener tonight, watch it on nkcsdtv.com. Click on Into Sports. Now back to the news desk.
In club news, Science Olympiad will be having a meeting after school on Monday the 31st to welcome prospective members to the Science Olympiad team. Please meet in Mr. Gull's room, W208, to meet the existing team and learn about OPSO and what we will be doing this year. We will meet right after school. If you cannot be there but are interested in Science Olympiad, please swing by and talk with Mr. Gull this week. Thanks.
There will be a Stuco meeting Friday, September 4th in room C124. Come to Mr. Ettinger's room and get your pass. If you do not stop by to get a pass, you will not be allowed to attend.
Thank you for watching Oak Park. Remember to be ready, responsible, and respectful. It's the Oak Park way.
I'm Maddie Russell.
And I'm Laning Patterson, signing off for all of us here at the Axe.
Have a great day, Oak Park.